Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom, Ron.
Shabbat Shalom, guys.
Great to be with you again. It's another Shabbat, and I hope you've had a good week this week. This week is Shabbat Toldot, and it's the story of the generations of Isaac's son and Rebekah's son, Jacob, and the story of the birthright and brothers that fight with each other, which I'm sure none of you ever have at home, right?
No,
that never happens.
Sean and I have gotten along perfectly our entire lives.
Yeah, we all get along with our siblings, so we know that there's challenges there. But I'm also thinking that Shabbat is a time when we get together. We try to be good to each other and kind to each other, no matter what's happened during the week, and show our love for each other. So, as we're welcoming Shabbat tonight, we're thinking about that, and we're also thinking of the fact that we're now in the month of Kislev, and Kislev is a great month because it has a wonderful holiday that many of us really love enjoying together with our family and our friends, Hanukkah. Mm-hmm. So Ron, do you have any Hanukkah songs that you could start us off with so we can get practiced and in the mood for Hanukkah when it comes?
It's been a while. It's been about a year, but I think I can pull some out of somewhere. I again encourage, and I feel like I have to remind everyone every time, if you guys are watching, sing along, just have some fun. We don't get to be together in person this year, but the best part of music is that we get to do this together. So let's do an early welcome to Hanukkah. Light the menorah, it's Hanukkah, light the menorah, 'cause Hanukkah is here. Light the menorah, it's Hanukkah, light the menorah, 'cause Hanukkah is here. Add a new candle every night, light them for all to see. Sing special blessings and sweet songs, and please sing along with me. See that part? Sing along with me. Light the menorah, it's Hanukkah, light the menorah, 'cause Hanukkah's almost here. Light the menorah, it's Hanukkah, light the menorah, 'cause Hanukkah is here. Add a new candle every night, light them for all to see. Sing special blessings and sweet songs, and please sing along with me. Early Hanukkah welcome.
Well, that's a good one. I'm getting excited for Hanukkah now, and we can all practice. So by the time it's Hanukkah, we're going to all be able to sing all the words together.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And as we begin now with Shabbat, where we only light 2 or more candles, we know that soon we'll be getting out our Hanukkahs, and we're going to be lighting the candles for each night of Hanukkah, beginning on the 10th of December. So let's begin now by welcoming Shabbat, by bringing the light and warmth of Shabbat into each of our homes. So I hope you have your candles ready. If not, join me and the Rabbi and Ron as we light our Shabbat candles.
We're almost there. We're almost at Hanukkah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Now, as we get ready for Hanukkah, there's so many things we have to do. We have to make sure we have our Hanukkahs, our Hanukkah candle holders ready. We have to make sure we have the candles. Of course, there's the Hanukkah gelt and the dreidels. Maybe we're going to help make some latkes to really enjoy the sweet taste of all those potatoes during the holiday of Hanukkah. And then, of course, there are those beautiful Hanukkah stories. And I just got a beautiful Hanukkah story called The 8 Nights of Hanukkah. Now, this is a great book. Many of you would have got it from PJ Library. And this is nights, not nights with an N, but nights with a Knights. And I never knew there were 8 nights that work in the kingdom, because there was a very special event happening. There was a dragon, a dastardly dragon out there, and the queen of the kingdom, the mother of all these nights, Lady Sadie, there's Lady Sadie. Lady Sadie said to her 8 nights of Hanukkah, tonight is the last night of Hanukkah, and I invited the entire kingdom to celebrate with us. But alas, the dastardly dragon is roaming the countryside, interrupting all the party preparations. So my children, my great 8 knights, I'm counting on you to fix things with deeds of awesome kindness and stupendous bravery. So her sons and daughters, the knight said, challenge accepted. I will tame the dragon, said Sir Isabella. Stupendous bravery is my specialty, added Sir Rugelach, his mouth full of cookies. Bye, Mommy, said Sir Henry, and off the knights rode. There they're all going off to find that dastardly dragon. The first night, Sir Alex cantered into a village on his trusty steed and said, hark! Methinks I hear a crying child. He jumped from his horse and crouched down beside the boy and said, what's the matter, little guy? The dragon scorched my dreidel, the boy said, sniffing, and the only Hebrew letter left is Nun, which means I always lose. Oh, the poor little boy. I will make you a new dreidel, said Sir Alec, picking up a piece of wood. And he carved a nun first, and then a gimel, and a hay, and a shin on the other sides. The letters stand for Nesgadol Hayasham, which means a great miracle happened there. And the boy spun the dreidel and said, oh, thank you, thank you. Gimel is the best letter of all. It's a miracle. Sir Alex waved as he sped off. Happy Hanukkah, young lad. I will see you later tonight. Meanwhile, Sir Isabella and Sir Rugelach searched high and low for Dreadful the dragon. They're looking all over the place for Dreadful the dragon. Pat-a-thump, pat-a-thump. The second night, Sir Gabriel galloped across the plains on his silver stallion. Hark! Methinks I hear a damsel, a young woman in distress, and a woman was wailing and crying over an enormous pile of potatoes. And why do you weep, young woman? Asked the knight. I must peel all these potatoes to make Hanukkah latkes. But alas and alack, the townspeople have been scared off by the dragon, and look at all those potatoes she's going to have to peel by herself. Sir Gabriel pitched right in. Side by side, they peeled and they grated. My work is done here, said Sir Gabriel, and now we have plenty of potatoes for a mountain, an absolute mountain of latkes. Meanwhile, Sir Isabella and Sir Rugelach looked north and south and east and west. Show your face, you fire-breathing, dastardly dragon. Please, said Sir Isabella. But still no dragon appeared. Thought the third night, Sir Margaret. Methinks I see some sad-faced field hands out in that orchard over there. Sir Margaret exclaimed, what ails you people in the orchard? We need apples for applesauce for the Hanukkah latkes, answered the young woman. But when we climb the tree to pick them, the dragon flies low and poof, we have baked apples. Fear not, said Sir Margaret. My long and noble lance can knock down all the fruit that you seek. And there she does it. Many of the apples came down on the ground. My work is done here, she said. I will see you when the sun goes down. And look at all the apples they have to make the applesauce now. Meanwhile, Sir Isabel and Sir Rugelach kept hunting for the dragon. They gave chase and they got chased, dodging smoke and fire from the dastardly dragon. Sir Julian, the fourth night, performed the mitzvah of taking chicken soup to the sick and keeping company with the lonely. And there he is, handing out all that wonderful chicken soup to people who were sick. The soup was delicious, the talk was lively, the jokes were funny, and everyone felt so much better. Laughter is the best medicine. And just in time for the party, they all said. Help wanted, said the sign Sir Lily the fifth night saw in a bakery window. We've made dozens and dozens of Hanukkah donuts for the celebration, complained the baker. But the dreadful dragon scooped down and gobbled them all up. Worrieth not, said Sir Lily. She knew what she could do. She worked alongside the bakers all day long, making these beautiful sufganiyot. Look at all those wonderful jelly donuts. She braved a hot stove, sizzling oil, and drippy jam. These things are nothing to a brave knight such as I, she said modestly. The sixth night Sir Henry rode out with the others. He turned his horse around and trotted back to the castle. Why are you not venturing out to do brave deeds, said his mother, Lady Sadie. I do. I stay in and do awesome acts of kindness and stupendous bravery, said little Sir Henry, looking up at his mother. Then Sir Henry cleaned the castle till it sparkled. He swept the drawbridge. He chased away 2 ferocious-looking lizards. Stupendous bravery. Look how brave he was with those little teeny lizards. He brought Sir Lady Sadie a hot cup of tea and a fluffy pillow for her tired feet. Awesome kindness. Meanwhile, the 7th and 8th nights, Sir Isabel and Sir Rugaluk, they were feeling pretty discouraged. They couldn't catch the dragon. They sat thinking and thinking, and the air got warmer and warmer. They were thinking and thinking, but the air got warmer and warmer because it was dreadful, the dastardly dragon. But you're just a baby, exclaimed Sir Isabella. Look at that dastardly dragon. Pretty small little dastardly dragon, isn't he? And my name isn't dreadful, the dragon sniffed. It's Rosie. So Rosie was invited to the Hanukkah celebration. The sun sank in the sky. One by one, the knights returned home. At their big round table, the 8 knights of Hanukkah exchanged tales of spectacular deeds and daring good deeds. Before long, the guests all began to arrive. Let's look at all the guests, and there's one special guest at the table, and little dastardly dragon has been invited to the party. Wow, said Rosie as she lit the Hanukkah candles. It was the most excellent Hanukkah. The 8 nights of Hanukkah had lit up the darkness of the world with the bright light of kindness. Shine on, good nights, shine on, as dastardly dragon lights the candles of Hanukkah. So that's our first story for Hanukkah, and maybe next week we'll have another Hanukkah story. So Ron.
Well, that's a great story, and I would love to have a dragon come and light all the lights on my menorah.
Yeah, and I like Rosie better than dastardly for a name for a dragon. She just wasn't being understood. And sometimes we just have to find the good in everybody, because there is good in everybody, even little dragons. Mm-hmm. All right, so before we leave, do you think we can do one more song to warm us up to get ready for Hanukkah, Ron?
Definitely. The one that I think we're going to start off with, we're just going to do a piece of today. I think we have 3 more Friday services before Hanukkah's here. So by the time we're done those, we should all have our fill of Hanukkah songs. And in this case, Lutka songs. You had a lovely story, by the way, but that poor Luck at the beginning, we didn't really talk about what he went through. So maybe the sequel of your Rosie story can talk about the Lucka's feelings. I am so mixed up I cannot tell you. I'm sitting in this blender turning brown. I've made friends with the onions and the flour, and the cookie scouting oil in the town. I sit here wondering what will come of me. I can't be eaten looking as I do. I need someone to take me out and cook me, or I'll really end up in a royal stew. I am a Lucka, and I am waiting for Hanukkah to come. I am a Lucka, and we are all waiting for Hanukkah to come. 2 more weeks, 2 more verses.
Yep, we are all waiting. It will be here soon. And by then, we'll know all of the verses and what happened to the latkes.
That's right.
So
Well, it's great
everybody,
to see everybody. Wish everyone a Shabbat Shalom and a great week.
Shabbat shalom,
absolutely,
everyone.
and everybody stay safe. Wear your face mask, keep washing your hands, and we'll see you next Shabbat.